You know, one thing that I have really understood since I started grad school was the importance of continuing education. I mean, I'm in grad school and I'm taking employment law. There are so many things that I'm learning in this class, and I'm like, I've been working mostly all of my life. I am closer to 50 in a couple of weeks. And these are things I should have been aware of, been educated of years ago. But it took me getting to grad school to be exposed to this type of knowledge at this level. Oh my God. Then I think about, when I had the global economics class, the level, I took I remember when I took macroeconomics in undergrad years ago, and how amazed I was I said, oh, it was so fascinating how much how that knowledge related to our lives. Economics is about everything, the economy, all of that broken down. So I remember being amazed and impressed of it then, and I was just as amazed of what I was learning now in grad school. And so when I put all that together, it's sad that a couple of things are colliding all at once right now. There is such a fight against learning right now, because of the line of work that I'm in. So many people just don't want to be educated. They refuse to recognize the knowledge-based society that we're in, and they don't have a sense of urgency to learn more. It's so critical and crucial. People are choosing to be ignorant. It's so very sad. So that's happening. And then you have the current administration doing all it can to decrease the financial opportunity. Like, they're with the big beautiful bill, there are certain things for financial aid that are going to really diminish the opportunity for people to continue their education, effective July 2026. And that is great. So we've got that coming up too. And all of this is happening in the social media age, where we are a soundbite society. We are a go do your research, but don't nobody go do research. We don't even understand. I didn't really understand what research was until I got to grad school. Nobody does research. A lot of people can't even tell when something is not factual, right? Nobody wants to learn or go really dig deep to go underneath it, but everybody is a subject matter expert in their own mind. They will argue you down about something that's totally feelings based, not factual based. Nobody reads anymore. And so all of that, when you have a society, and then as a Black woman, what is also troubling to me, I think so many people are so far removed from the fact that it was a crime. It was a crime for our ancestors to read. We could be killed, and whoever taught us could be killed for learning how to read. And so the fact that do you understand that they knew how powerful education was? That education keeps you from being a slave? And even though AI is doing things, it is the brain now. It is literally replacing a lot of administrative, a lot of thinking jobs. It can process questions in 3 seconds. It'll outline everything. That's also a danger, because it doesn't require people. Right now we're in an age where If you hire somebody to do something for you, unless it's physical labor, they are absolutely doing AI, using AI to do it for you. And so I think that also is coinciding. It's going to have a detrimental effect on people to not. It's like, I don't know the definition of brain rot. I've never looked it up, but I wonder if that's the definition of brain rot. The brain rot. I just want to say that. So those are my frustrations. Just, you know, as I travail and crawl my way through grad school, but I am learning things along the way, and I just keep seeing like, wow, I'm having wow moments, like, oh my gosh, like the people who are anti-DEI, it's apparent to me that they don't read. DEI ain't got nothing to do with, by law, it is nothing to do, the definition of it has nothing to do with giving somebody of color or from a protected class a position that they're not qualified for. It's not that. It's just like anything that's under Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. When you have people under the protected class, people, you know, that can be discriminated against because of sex, origin, national origin, gender, religion, anybody that's in those protected classes, it's meant to make sure they're not discriminated against even when they are qualified for things. That's what it is. It's not saying, oh, let's get them in there and we know damn well they can't do the job. So you got people talking about we're anti-DEI and the Civil Rights Act was a mistake, and we still gotta be qualified to do the job. We just want to make sure y'all not being nasty and hateful and saying, oh, we don't want that black girl up in here with her, you know, she black, we want all white staff, even though she probably got more degrees and smarter than anybody on your team. That's what it's really about. That's the equal opportunity. I want more people to get their education too. Even though my day job is hard to do. I get so excited for the people who do make that decision and enroll, because something in them decides. I got students who are homeless and they tell me that. They like, you know, I don't know. Some people won't sign up because they like, I don't know where I'm gonna be sleeping next week. They couch surfing. But then I got somebody who literally, she was from pillar to post her daggone self, and then I hadn't heard from her in a week, and then she hit me with a long message, said, I finally moved and found me a place and da-da-da, but I'm Miss Sanders, I'm back on it, and I'm definitely gonna be, yeah, I can't wait to start, and my life is gonna be forever changed. So I got people who got there are people out here, they got real life issues going on, but I be so on the money. I be their biggest cheerleader, because they are able to recognize the system that we're in, and that their exploitation to turn their body into a literal mule physically and weigh you out and have you I feel like when you lack education, it's anybody's ball game with you. I feel like we are so vulnerable, and it's no like you say, there's no guarantees, right? There's no guarantees with education, but I feel like the percent chance of you being exploited and having higher instances of health issues and all kinds of stuff are increased because your opportunities are harder to come by, and your lack of care is harder too, right? Anyway, I feel like I've been rambling, and I gotta pay attention in this parking lot. To be continued.